Hey nice girls, nice girl, Jen here, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last. Coming to you live to talk about a topic that I've been mentioning and discussing a lot recently. And that is, which has been the theme, do you really have a business or do you have more of a hobby? As you ladies are joining, please say hi. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching this replay, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Also say hello down below. So why do I keep bringing this up? And the reason why I do, hey Haley, I believe that it's really important that women can distinguish the two. Are you running a business? Are you building a business? Or do you simply have more of a hobby? And why am I focusing on women? Well, one, Nice Girls Finish Last. I talk directly to women, but also because I witness and I also speak to many women who start a business or maybe join a larger company like network marketing, and they have big goals about what they want to accomplish with this business, what it's going to do for them and their family. They end up getting frustrated and quitting because they saw little to no results. Why? Well, I will tell you why. Because they get, and sorry, I'm going to say it, they get caught up in the fun of everything that's going on, the connections that they're making, the events that they go to, the cool products that they have, the constant demonstrating and sharing these products online, that actually putting in work to making the business grow is like out the window. And again, I know this from experience. I speak to women on a daily basis. I know what's happening behind the scenes. So even if their appearance online or wherever it is you're seeing them looks successful, doesn't mean that it necessarily is. And I will tell you one example. So there's one lady, this is about a year or two ago. She represented Unique. Many of you know who that is. Many of my friends are familiar with that, sell it, all of that. Actually, some of the makeup I'm wearing now is from that company. And so anyways, hey Natalie. So she had a great online presence. When she went live, there was lots of people on it, and not just on it staring and just like watching and creeping, but actually saying hello, conversating with her, asking her questions. And she did a great job at demonstrating the products. She did it quite regularly. When coming to speak with her, I found out that with all of that momentum, with all of the sharing of the product, with all of the people that watched and engaged with her, she had little to show for it income-wise. It was just like, and she couldn't let it go because one, she loved the company, she loved the product, but she couldn't let it go because, going back to what I said earlier, she was caught up in the fun of it all, the connections, the friendships, maybe she really liked the uplines and admired them. Hey Lonnie, hey Joe. And so getting caught up in all of that makes you kind of forget why you got in it to begin with. Ladies, do not do this. You got into the business to make money, to change your lifestyle, to improve something. You didn't get in it for friendships. You could have went on meetup.com and got on some kind of club or whatever. You could have found clubs another way. But you invested your money. You've been investing your time. And so you need to make it work. Don't get caught up in that. So that was an example from just one woman that I will say, I already know that just because someone might look like they got a lot going on, they got a big following, whatever the case may be, doesn't mean they're making any money. That I know for a fact, but I actually thought she was doing pretty well, and come to find out she's not. Yes, okay, business freedom. Yeah, everyone loves saying freedom. Yes, your business, you should make it fun. If you can't make your business fun, you're going to start to hate running it, right? Any business that I've ever had always made it fun, always had a good time, but we needed to see results. We were bringing in results. You want to have more fun? Let's get in results and let's see how much fun we can have with all the extra money we're making, right? So don't forget why you got into it. And let's see. Don't let all of that fun that you're having interfere with building a better lifestyle for you, getting that freedom that everybody likes to say. Exactly. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, you guys heard it. I've said it before. There was this Instagram influencer who had millions of followers, couldn't even sell a $25 t-shirt to one person. Couldn't. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? So anyways, here's one indicator that you are still sitting at a hobby level, okay? You don't have a consistent flow of new leads, new prospects coming into your business every single month. If you don't have new potential customers or team members or whatever it is that you're looking for, constantly coming in that you can filter through and get the ones on board who are serious and the ones that are interested to buy, not just sit there and stare at your lovely products on lives all day, every day and never buy anything, then you don't have a business, right? So many make the mistake of making everything look nice as far as appearance goes. I've talked to people who spend thousands of dollars before they've even made one sale. Thousands of dollars on having this most gorgeous looking website with 18 different tabs and a big bio of themselves and who knows what. Maybe they made their cards, who knows? And then they're just sitting there twiddling their thumbs, waiting for somebody to show up and buy, right? Don't get caught up in everything so much looking nice, appearance, that you forget why, again, that you got into business to begin with. A flow or time is being wasted. Yes, so here is the business definition. The practice of making one's living by engaging in commerce, buying and selling. So my question to you watching is, if you are not selling and nobody is buying, do you have a business? A lot of women follow Nice Girls Finish Last because they like that I'm direct and will tell them straight up what's what. Then, of course, there's always going to be a few that are like, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty harsh. That's pretty negative. Like, you just busted my positive bubble. But everybody loves the quote that, the truth hurts. And everybody loves to say, I'd rather hear the truth, even if it hurts me, than to get told a lie. But then you hear the truth about where your business is at and how it's never going to grow because you keep doing these same things over and over again that do not produce results, and you don't want to hear it. You'd rather say, you know what? I just showed up. I just came back from convention. I met a lot of new awesome chicks. We did affirmations to each other about how wonderful we are. And we did high fives. There was a little cool dancing going on. We learned about posting in groups. We learned about that and how, you got to comment and stuff and whatever. And I just feel so empowered by it. Awesome. But the truth is, that's not where results lie. And don't you think it's kind of funny that a lot of times the people will tell you what to do and not actually tell you how to do it? I had a sarcastic moment in a video, not surprising because that's what I am. And I was talking about, you always got this lady going on stage and pressing the crap out of everybody. And like, hi guys, I went through a horrible divorce. I got 20 kids. We lived in a car. But here I am today and you can too. Now you go home and you're like, oh my gosh, Sally did it, or Susan, or whatever her name is. And if she came out of that car with 20 kids, dang it, I can get past this little tiny home that I need an extra bedroom for, or up my car, or whatever the case may be. She didn't do it by posting it online and looking cute. She did it by getting transactions. Are you doing lives? Are you posting and getting those people, or majority of them, half of them, any of them, to buy from you? Or is the percentage so completely low that it hardly pays for you to buy some shampoo at Walmart? I don't know. You got to be real with yourself. So everything else that goes on in your business, and I'm sorry, network marketers, I got to pinpoint you guys because your big company is really good at distracting you from results. They're really good at telling you here's how you could get results. Here's all these amazing people who got them. Go make it happen. You're saying affirmations everywhere. I heard that's what they did at the Unique one. That's why I brought that up. I'm not psychic, I know. And I've been to them. I've been to Eric Worre's big GoPro event. Oh, didn't hear a single darn thing that you didn't already hear for free in every video you've ever watched of him, which was all baloney to begin with. I only went because it was free, and I wanted to make sure that, in fact, there was nothing being taught. Guess what? There's not. Stop wasting your time. So everything else that's going on in your business, all the fun and distractions and cool things and all that, it's all a distraction to what you're supposed to do. And in case you don't like what I have to say, don't just take my word for it. Here are the 5 key success factors of a business based on a 20-year study. Okay, number one, and let's see if you guys are working on this now. Number one, strategic focus. That's your leadership, that's your management, that's your planning. Is anybody focusing on that right now in your business, or did you get on and say, I want freedom, I want to make money, I love this product, and I'm out the gates? Nope, nobody is. Number two, people, your staff, your team, the development of that. You know how many times people will use the excuse that their team's not producing? I get it. There's just people that don't produce, okay? They don't care. They're like dreamers. They want to see the great stuff happen. They're not willing to get off the couch and make it happen. So there's always going to be those little people straggling along. Forget about them. Leave them alone. You tried, let them go about their way. But the ones that actually have potential, are you developing them? Are you helping them grow? I don't know. Nope. Most people will say no. They're just like, hey, Cindy, did you talk to 5 people this week? Okay, make sure you do it. Cindy doesn't know what she's doing. She's never had to talk to 5 people ever, except for maybe at a store or an office that she worked at. So help the girl out. But if you don't know how to help her out, how's she ever going to grow? You're not. Going back to strategic focus and management planning. Number 3, operations, the process of work. I just recently did a live talking about that. Do you take your business seriously? Kind of the same topic as this. And if you don't have a schedule and you don't have a system of how things work, you're never going to have consistency, so you're never going to see results. You might get results this week, next 5 weeks, nothing. So operations, nope, people don't got that. Number 4, marketing, sales, and responsiveness. It's not enough to just say, I'm going to go out and share my stuff. Are people responding? Are people buying? Nope. And 5, finances. So only you know right now, if you're watching this, where your business stands right now. And if you're new and you're starting out, business new to you, of course, how would you know any of this? You don't. But that's why I'm here, to share it with you and to other ladies, so that you don't get caught up in going down the wrong path. And then 5 years later, like, why didn't my business grow? I don't understand. I'm telling you right now, because I don't want that to be you. So only you really know where your business is right now. You really know if you haven't done much, or if you're focusing so much time, wasting time on Facebook, liking on posts, looking at stuff, stalking people, doing lives, sharing products, and nothing's happening. Only you really know what's happening. And don't compare your big, large company's success and on what you're doing, because their success does not equal your success, okay? They could be doing big things. They could be moving to Ireland next month and Spain over here and hosting this event over here and came out with a magical new app or product. How does that help you? Has it helped you? No. So don't get caught up in that. And so if any of these areas that I mentioned are hurting or just straight up lacking, then if you haven't heard me mention it already, you should be part of Club 100. If you want to take your business to a 6-figure level and you're tired of getting the advice that has you running around in circles like a chicken and nothing's happening, then learn from my personal experience. Learn from Joe's personal experience. All right. Anyway, so learn from us and we will share with you what works. Because one thing for sure, we are both results oriented. If you told me today, make 5 phone calls, and I just made them. No. I need to know what's happening. If I make 5 calls, will I at least talk to 4? Will 3 of them at least buy? These are the kind of things I need to know. If my calls don't produce that, I got to find a different way. So it's all about results at the end of the day. Do not get caught up in doing cute lives or making your website look nice, or even just don't even waste time on a website, please. Just don't, because it's wasting money. Go check out my video about do you need a website, because right now you do not. It's a brochure people will look at, never buy. Work with us. We will put together a system in place for you that what you should have to filter out those people that are like, hey, Jen, I'm interested. How do I get more information? How do I buy from you right now? That's what you need. So you cannot, here's another thing, you cannot solely depend on your timeline. So many ladies are on here, hey Amanda, hey Jackie, are so spending so much time on social media, wasting time, thinking that the more times they introduce their product, their service, whatever it is, people will start to see it enough and they'll want to buy. Go into, do a little project, okay? An experiment. Go into Facebook, look up a group of women whatever. It could be moms, it could be maybe women business ladies, whatever, entrepreneurs. And if you read through people's comments, one of the number one things they hate is that everyone in network marketing shoves all their stuff down their throat 24/7 and even in their inbox. So if that's the case, then what makes you think the more time you spend on live, and this is the advice that a lot of these, upline people will share. If you are sharing 20 times a day, 20 times a week, whatever the number they gave you, okay, what makes you think that's going to get them to want to buy more? You still are not marketing. You're still not giving them a reason. You're still not telling them about the problem you solve. So let us help you with that. But anyways, don't depend solely on your timeline. You have to have other ways of getting a constant flow of people. Not everybody's seeing your posts. Not anybody cares. Not everybody fits your target. And so anyways, it is time to step up. This is my warning to you. This is my don't fall for this. If you guys are just joining, thank you so much. You'll have to go back and watch the beginning to know really what the heck am I talking about. But it takes marketing, it takes sales, it takes systems, it takes proper operations, it takes a team that produces and doesn't just sit there and it's like pulling teeth. If you need help with that, let us help you. Click on one of the links that I have above. But at the end of the day, is your business a business? Is there selling going on? Is there conversion happening? Do you have a constant flow of leads and new people coming to you interested? Or do you have to constantly go out and find these people by cold prospecting or whatever the case may be, and you're sick of posting on your timeline all day, every day, because as much as you share the wonderful thing that you sell, nobody is that impressed that they're inboxing you 24/7. And so if you need help with any of that, reach out to us. But it's time to step it up and get serious, because the last thing you want to do is find yourself a year or so down the road and be in the exact same place. And you don't want to get blinded by having so much fun that you never made any money. Thanks for watching, ladies. Talk to you soon.